Hello sweet friends and welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. Today's video is featuring a bonus relief from Scrapdiva Designs, and it is called the Scalloped Easter Bag. Now I have not shown this die in a unboxing video, so we're going to go over the pieces. This is the actual bag, and you would cut two pieces of this. You can either cut it on designer paper, colored cardstock, or like I did on white cardstock, and then I went back over it with designer paper. Then you get two pieces here. This is for the bottom that your two bags are attached to. So you have a plain one, and then you have a stitched one that you can use to cut on designer paper to decorate the bottom of that. You're going to get a bunny die. This is the bunny that goes on the front of the bag. You get a bow die right here, and it's stitched. And I will pull this into view so that you can see it. This is the bow that I created with that. And then you get this piece right here, which is for your ears on your bunny and your little whiskers. It has an eye, an eyebrow, a mouth, and a nose piece. And you also get a square piece for the center of your bow. So you get that piece in the set, and then you get little bows. You get two bows and two centers also with this die set. So before I go on to show you my project and give you the tutorial, I just want to say that I'm going to have a link to this die in the description box below in case you would like to purchase it. It's an affiliate link, and thank you so much for using my affiliate links. They really help me in my channel. You can also use Carol 10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Also, if you are new or this is your first time here, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? I'd love to have you back. And for all my returning friends, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. So here is the sweet little scalloped Easter bag. And I did make mine so that it does stay open. You can fill this with grass, maybe some eggs or something like that for Easter. And I use a paper clip to hold my bag closed. You don't actually have to have it closed. And you can see my little bunny here that I embossed him with an embossing folder. I use the rose petal flowers from Scrapdiva Designs to decorate my bag and my bunny. And I also have this one right here, and this one's just a little blue configuration, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to put this together. And I also used designer paper to cover my bag and give it a little more oomph. And I will tell you that this paper is not available anywhere. It's something I created, and I have not fixed it up yet to offer it to you for free yet. So maybe that'll be coming in the future. I'm trying to catch up. This one also is the same thing. I just love the bunnies on there. So we're going to go ahead and put this project together. So like I said, you're going to cut two of the bags, which I have here, and we are going to fold on the score lines. Now make sure you fold on the score line and not the stitched line. And very gently get it going, and then take your bone folder and then crease it. Okay, and then we're going to do that on the bottom pieces. All right, and this is the side of your bag. So you're going to want to push in on that crease line because you want your bag to fold in like this. And then what I do is I usually just fold it like that and fold it like that on that little V here. I know I'm going to do it with the second piece. I'm going to fold this over. Fold this one. And this end one again. And then you've got the crease down here, so you're going to push it in. And don't go all the way down because you have the V here. And then just push it like that and gently push it like that, and it's ready to go. Now, I have been putting my boxes together before inserting the bottom. And I know it's a different way to do it, but for me, it's been working out easier. So I'm going to put some glue on this little tab right here. And I'm going to attach this piece to the bottom. And you're going to line up the score lines. And then I'm going to put this together. I'm going to put glue on this tab. And we're going to line it up. So I line it so the score line is with the score line on here. And use my bone folder to give it a stick. So now I have this, and I've been finding that this works out better for me to do it this way rather than stick it to the bottom first. I don't know why, but it just does. So I'm going to put glue on all these tabs, and you noticed I turned them inside out so that I could get the glue on there. And then I'm going to fold them in. And I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to use this piece right here, which we cut out of this plain piece right here. I cut 2 of them because I'm going to stick one on the inside. All right, just got to go a little bit harder on this side to get it stuck. And then to give it some stability, I'm going to put another white piece on top of here. It just makes it thicker and it makes it stronger to put 2 pieces on the bottom. And I am using regular Georgia Pacific cardstock for this bag because I am covering it with designer paper. So I'm going to put this on top like this. And I'm going to flip it over. Use my bone folder to get it to stick. So the basic bag is together. Now you can also use designer paper to put it together, but I wanted to cover mine. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of designer paper at 3 3/4 by 4 3/4, and we are going to stick it right on the top here. And this is the perfect size so that your stitching will show on the outside of the bag. So we got 2 pieces because we're going to do front and back. So I just put it in between the stitching. Make sure it's straight, and then use my bone folder. All right, and here's the second piece for my back. And I was just looking to make sure I had my flowers going in the same direction. This paper is called Pretty Posy. It's from first edition, and it was purchased at Joann's 2 years ago, I think. I don't think it's available anymore, but just in case you have it in your stash, that's what this paper is. It's very pretty. It's like spring, perfect for Easter. All right, so I got that on there, and here is my stitched piece that you get the die for. This is it right here. Okay, and we're going to put this on the bottom. And I will turn this over, and you will feel your box starting to get really, really sturdy once you put designer paper on it. Okay, and now you're going to wonder, how do you do this? Okay, so what I did is I took the die and I only cut from here over on designer paper for the ends of the bag. And then once I got it cut, I used, it does have like a score line, so I cut in from the score line. And I cut down the middle, and then this way, and then this way, and then I saved this piece as well and cut the tab off. So what you do, what you get is something like this. This is actually it goes like this. This is the end of the bag. And I just cut apart all these pieces. You can use the score line and the stitching line, cut inside it to make them smaller so that they will fit right in here. So now we're going to, I see I need to put a little bit more glue on this tab. And I'm going to glue those on the ends now. We're going on the other side. And then we're going to put this little triangular shape on the bottom. Okay, now we're going to turn it around, and we're going to do this side. So this goes on this side. So that's just a little trick to know how to put designer paper on these things when you don't get the dies for it. And now I have the triangle left. And we're going to put it right there. All right, our bag is assembled. Now, I used a scallop circle die from my stash and a stitch circle die from my stash as well. And I mounted my bunny on here. This is the bunny that you get in your die set right here. as you can see. So I cut mine on white cardstock, regular George Pacific cardstock, and I used an embossing folder, and it doesn't say on here what it is. I used two different kinds. I used a Cuttlebug one, and there's no number on it or anything, but it's got these little swirly like a tiger on it, I think. It's what it looks like. And then the Paper Studio, which has another kind of design, which you can see probably on this one a little bit. So use what you have, or you don't even have to use an embossing folder. If you have the Swiss dot, that would look good on this bunny as well. So what I did was I also cut some foam. As you can see, I have 4mm foam here, and I put the bunny on top of that to give it dimension. I cut out a bow. I put a little gem in the center. The gem comes from AliExpress. Then I cut the nose. There's a mouth and then a nose that goes on top of that, an eye, an eyebrow, and then the whiskers. And I also mounted my ears on a thinner 2mm foam or 3mm foam. I think it is. It's 3mm. And I put it on top of the ears for dimension. And you get all those dies right here in your set. This is the eye, the eyebrow, then you get the nose, and the nose with the mouth, and then you get another nose to put on top of there. And again, that is for your bow. These are the centers of your ears and your whiskers. So I only glued down the whiskers on this side, and I left the whiskers curl to give that dimension as well. And as you can see, I put my bunny down. I did not center it on the circle. I just put it up against here so that the bunny would be at the bottom of the box. And as you can see, then the circle is more in the middle. All right, so I'm going to attach this right now. And I'm going to put the glue on the circle. And I'm not going to center the bunny, I'm going to center the circle. And I'm going to make sure the bunny is at the bottom of the box. Just like that, okay? And what I did do is, because I have a space here, I took my hot glue gun and I put a little hot glue along there and pushed my bunny down so it lies flat on the box. And this is the rose petal flower from Scrapdiva Design. It has been shaded with, let's see if I have it here. I think it's picked raspberry is what it's been shaded with. Distress ink. It's called Picked Raspberry. And then I just used some leaves in my stash. So then I had a bow in my stash that I put the rose petal flower in with leaves to match the bunny. And then this just goes, I glued it on top. And then this just opens up and goes right on top of the bag like that. And there you have a really cute little project for coworkers and friends and neighbors for Easter. Super cute. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today and my project share. If so, leave me a comment below. If you have any questions, also put them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible on that. So remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye now.